Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. People often think that they can't memorize the Qur'an because their memory isn't good enough. Well, they're lying to themselves. It has nothing to do with your memory. It has to do with the lack of effort that you're not willing to put in. Because your memory is not actually the problem. The problem is that you're not repeating it enough times. Let me prove this to you. If you take a look at Surah Al-Fatiha, every single Muslim knows this surah like the back of their hand, right? Even if you look at kids as young as 3 years old, they're able to memorize the surah. And why is that? It's not because, they took some sort of memory course or they have a special brain. No, it's because Surah Fatiha is repeated so often. I'll give another example. Why is it that the teacher that you're sitting in front of reciting your verses to, why is it that he knows those verses stronger than you do? It's because he has repeated those verses more times than you have. That's it. That's the secret. It's not your memory, but it's the lack of repetition. Every single page of the Qur'an if it was repeated the same way as Surah Fatiha was, it would become just as easy. It would become just as automatic and just as deeply engraved as Surah Fatiha is. Another thing to keep in mind when it comes to memorizing Qur'an, it is not about the quantity, but the quality. When it comes to people memorizing, a lot of people try to chase more pages, try to get through their Hifdh journey as fast as possible. But when it comes to Hifdh, it's not about quantity, it's more so about the quality. One ayah done with strong repetition, solid retention, is much more better than a whole page that you forget tomorrow. Rushing it doesn't make you faster. Actually, it makes you slower, if anything, because you'll keep coming back to it and fixing and relearning again and again. So from today, don't try to chase more, but try to repeat more. Don't just have a specific number of times that you repeat that page so that you can move on to the next page quickly, Repeat it as many times as you possibly can that day. Have a set amount that you're memorizing in a day. Let's just say half a page or even a page. And repeat that page as many times as you possibly can that day. Let it be 50 times or 100 times, but as many times as you possibly can that day. Give each ayah the love, the time, and the repetition it deserves. And watch, your Hifdh journey will completely transform. May Allah place the Qur'an firmly in our hearts. May He make every single page of the Qur'an be like Surah Fatiha for us. And may He make every single letter a source of blessing for myself and for yourselves. Ameen. Until next time. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.